Penetration testing software is designed to allow cybersecurity professionals to identify vulnerabilities and exploits before the unauthorized attackers. Information security companies utilize ethical hackers to perform as malicious actors. The penetration testing scope is agreed with business executives to define which systems are required for testing and the test window. Ethical hackers get to work scanning for creative ways into the network. Tests usually start with a vulnerability scan that helps identify potential doorways into the business. These vulnerabilities could be anything from misconfigured firewalls to applications that are vulnerable to cross-site scripting. Once a system is compromised, a pen tester may attempt to gain access to privileged accounts. Then, research deeper into the network and access more critical systems. Pen testers use escalation techniques to investigate a network and explore what a worst-case scenario might be. The penetration tests are typically annual and may be performed again after a set of proposed security changes are made to evidence remediation. Depending on business demands, there are various types of penetration tests for the business to choose from. A black box test, also known as an external penetration test, shares minimal network information with the ethical hacker before testing to simulate a real-life cyber attack. White box testing permits a tester full knowledge of the internal network infrastructure and security systems to enable one of the most thorough penetration tests. A gray box test is a combination of black and white box techniques and allows penetration testers partial access or knowledge of the network and scope. This type of test is typically less time consuming than black box testing, but longer than white box testing. The most popular penetration testing software options offer a graphical user interface that makes it easy to perform the analysis and see the results. The Kali Linux penetration testing platform contains a vast array of tools and utilities. From information gathering to final reporting, Kali Linux enables security and IT professionals to assess the security of their systems. Kali Undercover is the perfect way to not stand out in a crowd. Kali Net Hunter is made up of an app store, Kali Container as a mobile penetration testing platform for Android devices based on Kali Linux. WinKEX provides a full Kali desktop experience for Windows WSL. Applications started via Kali's panel will share the desktop with the Microsoft Windows applications. Some products also offer automation as a way to speed up the penetration testing process. XFCE is a lightweight desktop environment for Unix-like operating systems. It aims to be fast and low on system resources while still being visually appealing and user-friendly. XFCE also consists of separately packaged parts that together provide all functions of the desktop environment. Every part of Genome Shell has been designed to make it simple and easy to use. The activities overview is an easy way to access all of the basic tasks. By simulating attacks, testers may identify weaknesses in systems that may be exploited by real-world attackers. KDE Plasma is made to stay out of the way as it helps you get things done. But under the light and intuitive interface, it does work as a powerhouse. This frees the cybersecurity professional to choose ways of usage right as you need them and when you need them. Plasma enables changes to color scheme, panel alignment, font settings, and the download of custom widgets to make the entire process more enjoyable. The EC Council Certified Ethical Hacker provides an in-depth understanding of ethical hacking phases, various attack vectors, and preventative measures. The CEH, powered with AI capabilities, will teach cybersecurity professionals how hackers think and act so they are better prepared and positioned to set up the security infrastructure. By providing an understanding of system weaknesses and vulnerabilities, the CEH course helps students learn to protect organizations and strengthen their security controls in order to minimize the risk of a malicious attack. The exam preparation discusses the introduction to ethical hacking, footprinting, reconnaissance, scanning networks, enumeration, vulnerability analysis, and system hacking. Also covered are malware threats, sniffing, social engineering, denial of service, session hijacking, evading IDS, firewalls, and honeypots. Hacking web servers, applications, wireless networks, IoT and OT, and mobile platforms with SQL injection, cloud computing, and cryptography all included. The CompTIA PenTest Plus is another valuable certification in the penetration testing space. Performance-based and knowledge-based questions are presented to ensure all stages are mastered by the cybersecurity professional. CompTIA PenTest Plus covers artificial intelligence, hands-on inventory, scanning and analysis, attacks, lateral movement, planning, scoping, and vulnerability management. To pass the exam, the candidate needs to demonstrate key penetration testing skills for cloud, web apps, APIs, IoT, on-premise, and hybrid network environments. Current scoping, organizational requirements, governance, risk and compliance, reporting, communication, remediation, and an ethical hacking mindset are all covered. In-depth review of information gathering, enumeration, reconnaissance, and conducting inventory are involved. This includes identifying scripts and explaining use cases of various scripting languages, updated skills that cover vulnerability scanning tools, analysis, management, and physical security weaknesses, new methods to analyze targets, select best steps, perform network attacks, including wireless attacks, application-based attacks, and cloud attacks. Highlighting the ability to maintain persistence, lateral movement, staging, exfiltration, post-exploitation, and restoration are key factors. The SANS GIAC Penetration Tester Enterprise Penetration Testing course proves that the cybersecurity expert is ready to add value to the business performing the security test. Those who engage in the course will know how to properly plan and prepare for an enterprise penetration test. Also, perform reconnaissance to help with social engineering, phishing, targeting the right data, and demonstrating the right goals. Scan and scope environments with the latest security tools to identify systems and targets. Perform safe password guessing to gain access to the target and granular network visibility. Exploiting target systems in multiple ways to expose the business risk within the network is an interesting element of the training. Course takers will understand the environment via efficient methods of gaining situation awareness to identify additional targets and attack paths, thoroughly pillage exploited systems to gather information and move further into the network towards your goal. Use privilege escalation techniques to evaluate access on Windows or Linux systems and in Active Directory itself. Execute lateral movement and pivoting to further extend access to the organization and identify risks missed by surface scans. This course will ensure the penetration tester knows how to crack passwords and extend access throughout the network. Also, how to use command and control frameworks to manage compromised hosts from remote locations, executing Kerberos attacks, Kerber roasting, golden ticket, and silver ticket techniques. Run Azure commands using compromised credentials, develop and deliver quality business risk reports based on flaws and misconfiguration data. The OffSec Certified Professional Penetration Testing Certification requires the successful attack and penetration of live machines in a safe lab environment. This certification is more technical than other penetration testing certifications and requires evidence of hands-on penetration testing skills. The training includes an introduction to cybersecurity report writing for penetration testers. Information gathering, vulnerability scanning are also involved. An introduction to web applications, common web application attacks, SQL injection attacks, and client-side attacks are also considered. Finishing with locating public exploits and fixing exploits to prove your mastery. Overall, the purpose of penetration testing is to enhance risk management within the business by locating and mitigating risk before the hackers have a chance.